Hey Troy, it's Kevin. First of all, I want to thank you for sending all this stuff. It's great. So I'm going to jump right into some commentary. First on the Steel Saints lanyard. The Monkey's Fist is very good. This could very well be an issue of the fact that it's a golf ball. I think it's slightly bigger than a steel ball bearing and may take another pass. So you may be fine when it comes to the ball bearing. But if you look, there are a couple of spots where the ball is exposed as the cord is a little bit separated. But I think this is very good, and I don't think you'll have any problem with the steel ball. Just keep that in mind. You don't want to over tighten it. This is perfect. Sometimes when you get to the end and you start pulling a little extra tight, you start to separate the cords. So when you get it good and tight, you drop it in the boiling water to shrink it, get it really tight, and you shouldn't have this separation. Next, coming out of this knot, here, we want to make sure you go into the 4-strand braid immediately and cleanly. Alright, so it looks like, I can get my pencil through there, and the cords looks like they're a little bit messed up before the braid really starts to take shape. So you want to get tight right into a braid right away out of that knot. Now the man rope knot is basically perfect. The only comment I have is that you want it tighter. You don't want it to slide as easily. You should be able to swing this loop and not have the man rope knot slide on its own. Next, the burns. You want to arrange these so they're coming out next to each other in pairs. Okay, this side and that side. They come out in pairs, and you leave them a good 1/4 of an inch long, long enough that you can squeeze them together with some needle nose pliers and then burn the ends together. So they're going to stick out a little bit with the ends burned together. But I want that because the last thing I want them to do is to draw back in on their own when people are sliding it and using it. The last comment is over here. The Matthew Walker double Matthew Walker looks nice, but your 4-strand braid going into it and out of it is kind of a mess. So going into it, you just want to tape that cord, do your Matthew Walker, and then draw it in tight so you pull these cords up tight to it. And coming out of it, you just want to get that knot going as cleanly as possible and even tightness. That's it. If you can address that on your actual Steel Saints, I don't think I need to see another review version. We can get you starting to make them in solid black, and then black and olive. Black being the fist, and olive what you have here as foliage. So if you can start making those, I trust that they will incorporate these comments and be good to go. Thanks again.